Hello everyone, this is a Let's Play of SimCity. I'm going to go ahead and create a city from scratch, and then once I do that I'm going to go into a little more detail on what my plans are for these videos. Okay, I'm going to take a flat, wide open region. I don't like dealing with terrain. And I'm going to take one with boat shipping versus train shipping. Because this is patch 2.0, by the way. In the previous version of the game, trade ports were bugged in that they sometimes did not ship over rail. So I'm gonna stick with boat shipping. They may have fixed that, but I'm not entirely sure. I haven't figured that out yet. Okay, so I do have a fairly good idea of what I have in mind for this city. I'm gonna try and keep the trial and error to a minimum. And we have a few goals that we want to set for ourselves. First off, we want to make a city that instantly provides cash to work with, so the city starts up very quickly. And then once we have a good amount of cash, the next step is I want to set up a source of income so that I don't have to worry about going broke, and that I always have plenty of money that, like a steady cash flow that will never be interrupted. So we'll shoot up into the millions of simoleons fairly quickly, and as the game goes on, it will be tens of millions. And the way I'm going to do that is with computer exports. That's still the best way to make money. And I'm not going to do any mining, because you can still make plenty of money just by importing alloy and plastic and exporting computers. So the export is going to happen around here. We're going to have a trade port somewhere around here and ship by boat, because that exports way faster than trucks can export. And we're going to have two main branches into the city. One branch will be strictly our money source, the computer manufacture and export. The other branch is going to be the rest of the city, with all the residents and education and everything else. Oh yeah, other goals. Our other goals are going to be to have about 250k population. We want them to be around 85% approval rating. We don't want to have to play whack-a-mole with abandoned buildings. We want buildings to stay happy and stay alive, so we can just sit and watch the city. I would also like to have a mayor's mansion maxed out. Level 17, I believe, is the max level. Let's see, any other goals? Oh yeah, traffic. We want traffic to be non-existent. We want it to be clean and smooth throughout the entire city. As few people possible leaving the city and entering the city, and as many people walking as possible. I'm going to hold off on using bus terminals for as long as possible. If I can, I'm going to sneak in a little bit of gambling down the road, like maybe halfway through this series, and then destroy it. But the main point will just be to show that gambling is profitable and fairly easy to do. Okay. Any other goals I want to go over? I don't think there are. So, step one is to make a city that expands very quickly and just have a cash flow as quick as possible. So we're going to cover the whole city in dirt roads and people and make some money. I'm not going to start with this road here. I'm going to actually start along the edge of the region. And the reason I want to do that is because there's just enough room in a region for a grid of 16 by 16 high density buildings and having a road at the very edge of the region. Alright, that's not working. Turn on guides. Make sure you use this guide and not this one. This is the guide if you're building up to the dotted line. This is the guide if you're building up to the road, so we want this guide here. And I'm going to start it on the guide itself and not on the road. I've noticed that it tends to go slightly off if you use the road. When you see this green grid here, you know without a doubt that there's no error there in your alignment, and you have the exact amount of room, no more, no less, that you want. Something. Okay. We want to decide if we want the roads to go across like this or up and down like this. I'm going to go ahead and go across. Which means I want to bulldoze this. There's actually no problem with doing it with squares. The reason I do these long, straight roads is so that I can upgrade them quickly and I don't have to click a million different roads just to upgrade each one. You'll see what I mean in a bit. We're going to do 50-50, commercial and residential. That's actually in excess of commercial, but that's fine because commercials stay happy they stay happy no matter what you do, really. We're also going to use industrial because industrial has the best tax income per area of land. And what I want to check is the wind. Sorry about my microphone quality, by the way, it's pretty crappy. Also, I have a really hard time doing things and saying things at the same time. Alright, so the wind is going this way, so we're going to have industry all along here, I would say. Actually, I'd like to have it over here. No, here. Here is correct.